What up, what up, what up? It's G Wiz back in the building, bringing these reactions to you. We're going to keep them rolling out. I'm going to keep rolling these reaction videos out to you because this is my new channel. This is my second channel. My first channel is my artist channel. I am an aspiring rapper, lyricist, songwriter. Myself, I go by G Wiz. And my goal with this second channel is to pretty much cover some artists that I respect. I'm also open to suggestions if you guys want to make some requests down below. If you want a particular song or artist to be reacted to by me, yours truly, then I'm down to do it. But my main focus is probably just trying to gain a fan base myself, hopefully by going and reacting to the artists that I respect. Then like-minded people might just check out my music. So without further ado, today we've got Jon Bellion up to the plate. Jon Bellion. Oh man, it don't get no better than this. It really doesn't. This guy is one of the most talented people in the entire industry. I mean, he can rap. I've heard him rap. He sings a lot, especially now, and he's got the voice of an angel. He's just ridiculous vocal range. You're gonna see if you're not familiar with Jon Bellion, if you don't know, you're missing out. So I hope by reacting to this song, you can see it's got 4 million views. It's only been out for a month. This is his newest song, and it's really blowing up. Jon Bellion, it's gonna be hard for you not to blow up, my guy. He said he doesn't want to be famous, but I mean, he wrote some massive hits and sold them to other artists, and that's how he was able to buy his way out of his contract. And now he's got artistic freedom to do as he pleases, which is a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. And I expect big things out of Jon Bellion. And like I said, it's going to be hard for him not to blow up. Without further ado, we got Two Car Garage. We got Sway Lee on the joint. All right, let's check it out. Music video.
Community is the way we find our strength and share our hope. It's the way dinner on the
Been 2 summers since the handcuff called your name.
Amateur.
You've been running, but you want somewhere to stay. Black.
We're going to run it back.
Been 2 summers since the handcuff called your name. You've been running, but you want somewhere to stay.
Okay, so he says, been 2 summers since the handcuff called your name. What's that handcuff? I'm not sure. I mean, he could be talking about an addiction. He could be talking about a relationship, maybe a toxic relationship. Been 2 summers since the handcuff called your name. Interesting analogy there of handcuffs. You've been running, but you want somewhere to stay. Yeah, I can relate. A lot of us out here, we're just looking for something, whether it's purpose, whether it's somebody, whether it's love or faith or truth, whatever it might be.
Black bandana, but your face can't hide the pain.
Black bandana, but your face can't hide the pain. So what's he saying there? Jon Bellion is a hell of a songwriter. Okay, if you don't know, I love Jon Bellion because as amazing as his music sounds, the songwriting is what sets him apart. It's really, really something he's good at. So, hold up, what did he say? Black bandana. Okay, so I think that's like, I'm going to interpret that as being like a rebel type scenario figure that he's talking about with the black bandana, but your face can't hide the pain. So you're living as a rebel, but you're searching for something. You're searching for that stability. You're searching for that peace that eludes you, living as that rebel. So there's pain in your face and you can't hide it.
I'm not scared of all the things you're scared to say.
Okay, I guess I'm not scared of all the things you're scared to say. A lot of people out here are scared to say, how they feel, what they think. They're just trying to blend in with the crowd, But John's gonna tell you, I'm not scared of saying what you're scared to say. Real shit. Ooh, okay, well that hook is just fire. Oh man, the vocals, the ranges this man has. Yeah. So there's a lot to break down here. Okay, what's happening in the video is that he shows up, we see the introduction, he jumps out the pickup truck, right? And he's in the middle of nowhere. And yes, I did my research. I believe that he is in Iceland. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. I think he's in Iceland because I know he did the Wash video in Greenland. And I think I remember doing that research earlier. And I think I'm correct. But beautiful scenery. Beautiful scenery here. And what's going on? We got people running to this platform, this structure. And I can't really tell what it is. It seems like almost like a construction that hasn't been finished. And the people, I'm noticing the people are running. They seem pretty joyful. I don't know. Let's go back a little bit and keep trying to see what we can, because there might be some subliminals in this video. I gotta know who you are. I got a need to call. And I got plenty of space inside my head. Been forever. Oh man, I love it. I can relate. I had. Do y'all really want to know about my relationship history? I don't think y'all are ready for that. I'll give you some insight, okay? I'm 29 years old right now. And I wasted way too many years. And I'm going to be talking about this as an artist myself here soon. But I've wasted so many years straight up simping and chasing two particular women. And I just threw years down the toilet, and I'm so done, man. I'm so done. But at the same time, I feel like, I can relate to this and what he's saying. I got 2 cars out in my driveway right now. In fact, I got 2 cars. And it's just me here in this place. It's just me, bachelor, eligible. I got a new 2-car garage. And I got plenty of space inside the heart. Like car spaces. You see what he's doing there? Brilliant. Brilliant songwriting. Just the imagery is poetic and beautiful. Let's go back. I gotta know who you are. So he says, I gotta know who you are. Okay, that's important. What is he saying there? I think he's talking about in terms of somebody who has been hurt, and now they've taken some time to recalibrate, and now they're starting to think, okay, I might be open to putting myself out there to find somebody. And I've got a 2-car garage and plenty of space in my heart. I can totally relate to that because I ain't got no kids. I ain't got, I lost my father in December. There's a lot of space in my heart. There has to be, because like it's just empty. It's empty. There's a lot of space in there. So I can relate to that. But I gotta know who you are. I gotta know I'm not dealing with somebody like what I've dealt with. That's gonna stab my back. That's gonna show me evil. That's gonna walk out on me. That's the truth.
I got a need to call, come on. And I got plenty of space inside my heart. Been forever since you felt like this again. But you stay gold to keep your heart from caving in. I saw you at the Queensbridge pigeons, but you don't wanna spend your night so long. I know you in the background singing, but you can't go home. You can't go home.
Yeah, I mean, John's really telling you how it is. The melodies, the production is just so dope. Yeah, he got a vibe going with this joint.
Queensbridge pigeons, but you don't wanna spend your night so long. I saw you at the Queensbridge pigeons, but you don't wanna spend your night so long. I know you in the background singing, but you can't go home. You can't go home.
What did he say? He said, "I saw you at the Queen's Bridge. You don't want to spend your nights alone. I know you hear the bad girls singing." Is that what he said? That's what I heard. But you can't go home. Okay. Yeah. Who's the bad girls? Is there a group called the Bad Girls? Is he referencing something there? Y'all let me know. Because all that made me think of is motherfucking Cardi B and who else? I'm targeting her, but I know there's a bunch of other thought rappers, is what I call them. Just little thotties. Sexy Red. All these toxic women that are just trying to make sluts of our daughters. Bad girls. I know you hear them bad girls singing, but you can't go home living all crazy like this. You're not gonna find your husband. You're not. You might find some fuckboy. You're not gonna find your husband.
I gotta know who you are. I gotta know who you are. I got a need to call, girl. And I got plenty of space inside my heart. Take a ride. Know you're run down. Know you're hurt this evening. Take a ride. Take a ride. If it'll kill you, give me 10 steps bleeding.
He says you're run down. He's making more car metaphors. Did you catch that? Run down like a vehicle is run down. If it'll kill you, he says, give me 10 steps bleeding. What's he saying there? I think what he's really saying is, like, give me some effort. Give me some motherfucking effort in the context of a relationship, right?
And if your roof goes, if the roof blows,
So he says, if your roof goes, like I think it's another car metaphor, if your roof literally flies off, or metaphorically a house, if your roof just goes, right, you're in a bad situation there. He said, I'm going to be there with you when your roof goes. You put in the effort, and I'm going to be there. Like, yeah, that's real.
I gotta know. I gotta know who you are. And I gotta know. I gotta learn to go. And I got plenty of space and time.
That vocal ability is just insane. I know a lot of people are going to say that's John's best ability. It's hard to pinpoint what his best ability is, considering how heavy he is involved in the production as well. He's a phenom. This man is a phenom at every aspect of the craft. Like, and he's alternative. So that's crazy to me, because pretty much he's cross genre. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he'll start spitting on you and he'll just be like, wait, what? You got bars too? And that's the craziest thing to me, is when he starts spitting. It's like, oh, dang. This guy, I feel like his songwriting is what sets him apart. Not particularly because he's barring like Eminem or something like that on a technical level. He can do a little bit of that, but I think his lyrics are just like so, thought-provoking and emotion-provoking, and they resonate with your heart and your soul. Like, John's a true artist as well. And here he's just letting you hear his soul. Right here, he's putting everything into this little bridge here, this little segment in the song. So I'm getting so distracted by the lyrics, guys, that I'm starting to wonder, did I miss something in the video? It doesn't seem like a whole lot's going on. I think what's going on, what I have noticed is there's a lot of like different races. I'm noticing the clothing is interesting. The hairstyles are interesting. Almost reminds me, like perhaps he's trying to make a Woodstock, like a hippie type of environment, like a throwback to the old days of music, which John kind of is, because auto-tune is the wave, and John got a really good natural voice. He doesn't need too much extra polish. He's a phenomenal singer.
And if your roof goes, if the roof blows, I'll be here with you tonight. I gotta know
I gotta know
who you are. And I gotta learn to go. And I got plenty of space and time.
I like what the piano keys come in. Oh, that was nasty too. Sometimes his production is just so good. The switch ups, the beat changes. There's a clear transitioning in the song here that keeps it fresh, right? And he gets back in the truck, so it ends the way it began. And we're going to see this platform fall and crumble. Boy, I hope everybody left. Now, that's interesting. You notice that the platform is falling and crumbling to the ground. Interesting. What does that mean? Can I figure it out? Can you figure it out? Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to study it because I've noticed there's a dark cloud, in fact, over top, directly over top of where that platform has collapsed. And that cannot be by chance. This is what I think. Are you ready? I know, as a Jon Bellion fan, that he sat on this song for, I think, a couple of years. And now Jon Bellion is married and he's got children. So the song's not really like relevant or fitting to his current life circumstance. But if you know about Jon Bellion's music and the human condition, Good Things Fall Apart is a good example. Crop Circles. A lot of these songs about love and pain. And now that he's found his forever person and his family, that part of his art actually has collapsed. It is no more. That dark cloud, he's putting it behind him. I think that's what is happening symbolically by having the platform collapse. Maybe it symbolizes a rebirth and a new creative path for Jon Bellion at this point. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we get out of Jon in the coming years. He's a phenomenal artist, and if this video is the first time you're introduced to him, definitely check his music out. You're not going to be disappointed. All right, that's going to do it for me, guys. Check out my artist channel. I will put it in the description below. Check out my music. Check out Jon's music. And peace out.